Good morning. Today we'll study about DNA fingerprinting. Now, we know that 99.9% of the base sequences among the humans, they are the same. So human genome is 3 into 10 to the power 9 base pairs, and how many base sequences would there be differences? Now differences in the sequence of the DNA which makes every individual unique. So it is the differences in the sequence of the DNA that makes every individual unique in their phenotypic appearance. And now, if we want to find out the genetic differences between two individuals or among individuals in a population, sequencing the DNA. Sequencing the DNA is required, and it is very complex and expensive task. Now imagine trying to compare two sets of 3 into 10 to the power 6 base pairs. DNA fingerprinting is a very quick way to compare the DNA sequences of any two individuals. So if we want to compare the DNA of any two individuals, we must follow this technique of DNA fingerprinting. Now what is DNA fingerprinting? What is the process? It involves identifying differences in some specific regions in the DNA, not the whole entire DNA, only in the specific regions of the DNA sequences, which are called as repetitive DNA. Now, because in these sequences a small stretch of DNA is repeated many times, so these are the regions where DNA is repeated many times, and these repeated DNAs are separated from the bulk DNA as different peaks during the density gradient centrifugation. So centrifugation, we have already discussed a technique how according to the density these are being separated. So from the heavy bulk, the areas where the repetitive DNA is present, they are separated through this technique. And after that, the bulk DNA forms a major peak, and the other small peaks are referred to as satellite DNA. ठीक है, वो दो अलग अलग peaks बना लेंगे, उनमें से एक जो है होगी वो satellite DNA होगी, और एक जो मेजर पीक होगी वो बल्क डीएनए की होगी. सो डिपेंडिंग ऑन द बेस कॉम्पोजिशन, एडेनिन, थायमिन रिच और guanine cytosine rich, length of the segment and the number of repetitive units, the satellite DNA is classified into various categories such as microsatellites or mini satellites. Now these sequences normally they do not code for any proteins, but they form a large portion of the human genome. These sequences show high degree of polymorphism and form the basis of DNA fingerprinting. Now DNA from every tissue such as we can say blood, hair follicles, skin, bone, saliva, sperm, etc. from an individual show the same degree of polymorphism. Now they become a very useful identification tool in the forensic applications. As polymorphism are the inheritable from parents to children. Polymorphisms, they are inheritable from parents to children. So DNA fingerprinting is the basis of paternity testing also in the cases of disputes, okay, where the child needs to be identified to whom parents belongs to. So there also in checking the parental disputes also, paternity testing also, DNA fingerprinting technique is generally used. Now polymorphism in the DNA sequences is the basis of genetic mapping in the human genome. And in the DNA fingerprinting, we understand what is DNA polymorphism means. Now in simple terms, polymorphism is variation at the genetic level which arises due to mutations. So polymorphism क्या है? ये छोटे छोटे जो differences हैं, variations हैं जो genes के अंदर आ जाते हैं genetic level पे mutations की वजह से, उनको हम polymorphism बोलते हैं. We have discussed mutations in the previous presentations. Now new mutations arise in an individual either in the somatic cells or in the germ cells. Now what are somatic cells or the germ cells? Somatic cells are the normal cells of vegetative cells, and germ cells, we know that, which determine the sexually reproducing organisms. These are the generally the gametes. Then what happens if a germ cell mutation does not seriously individual's ability to have offsprings who can transmit the mutations, it can spread to the other members of the population through sexual reproduction. So now allelic, again we know the alleles we have discussed. These are the sequence variations which are traditionally being transcribed as a DNA polymorphism. If more than one allele, if more than one allele at a locus occurs in the human population, then inheritable mutations, they are observed in populations of very high frequencies, and they are called as DNA polymorphism. The probability of such variations is non-coding DNA sequences higher, as mutations in these sequences may not have immediate effect or impact in an individual's reproductive ability. So what happens is there's a variety of different types of polymorphisms ranging from single nucleotide, they change to very large scale changes. So for evolution, speciation, such polymorphism plays a very important role. We'll study that in the evolution chapter. So the technique of DNA fingerprinting. So DNA fingerprinting जो technique है, here you can see how this technique helps in identifying in forensic applications as well as in the parental disputes, how we can differentiate the DNA of the two individuals, individual A and individual B. These are the different bands and their positions, they can be seen. Now here we'll discuss the whole technique. The technique of DNA fingerprinting was initially developed by Alec Jeffrey. This is the scientist. Okay, he used the satellite DNA as probe that shows very high degree of polymorphism, and it was called as variable number of tandem repeats, VNTRs. So the technique, it involves southern blotting, hybridization using radio-labeled VNTRs as a probe. So the first step is isolation of DNA, and after that digestion of the DNA is done by enzymes restriction endonuclease, and then separation of the DNA segments takes place by electrophoresis, and then transferring or blotting of separated DNA segments to synthetic membranes like nitrocellulose or nylon is done, and then hybridization is done using VNTR probes, variable number tandem repeats, and then detection of the hybridized DNA fragments by autoradiography. So this whole technique is shown in the previous slide. So let's have a look at that. Here you can see this is the maternal and the paternal chromosome. This is the chromosome number 7 is shown here. This is chromosome number 2 and chromosome 16 of individual A and individual B. So these are the amplified repeats which are separated by size on a gel, and that give a DNA fingerprint. So this is how DNA fingerprint is shown. So this is the DNA which is collected from the crime scene, and this is allowed to you can say compare with the individuals who are suspects, and then they can identify the chromosome number 6 or 9 or 12, whichever chromosome they are trying to see in the suspect, and that is available from the crime scene. So VNTRs, they belong to a special class of satellite DNA which are referred to as mini satellites. A small DNA sequence is arranged in many copy numbers, and the copy numbers varies from chromosome to chromosome in an individual, and the number of repeats show very high degree of polymorphism, and size of the VNTRs varies in size from 0.1 to 20 kb. After hybridization, the VNTR probe, the autoradiogram, gives many bands of different sizes, and these bands gives the characteristic pattern of an individual DNA. It differs from individual to individual. For that we have to see that slide again. Now here these are the different bands which are being shown here. So they differ from individual to individual in a population, except in the case of identical twins. Only in the identical twins they can be seen. So the sensitivity of this technique is increased by the use of PCR, that is polymerase chain reaction. More we'll be studying in the biotechnology part, that how PCR technique is generally used for this technique, and this technique, sensitivity of this technique is increased with the help of the polymerase chain reaction. So DNA from a single cell is enough to perform DNA fingerprinting, and applications, they are in the forensic science, and it has much wider applications also in determining populations, genetic diversities. Many different probes, they are also used to generate the DNA fingerprints.